What's up, y'all? Welcome to another review by Ryan, and a very happy Monday to all of you. It is Monday, February 20th, and I hope you all are doing well wherever you're at in the world at the time you find this reaction. I'm very happy to be back with all of you after a very wonderful and successful trip to Japan. As I said a couple days ago, well, at the end of last week, I came back a little under the weather, so I needed a few days to recuperate, but I am mostly back to normal. My energy levels are back, at least. It's still a little clogged up in the throat, but I'm really excited to go ahead and resume my reactions and get caught up. So, as you can see by the title of this video, and you probably saw by the title of my Tomo-chan reaction that I just posted, I decided to scrap the original plan. I'm just going to do catch up and just do double headers for all of these shows that I'm behind by more than one episode. It's just easier for me. I didn't actually get to watch a lot of anime while I was in Japan, which I thought I was going to do, which is why I said I was going to skip those episode reactions, but I ended up out in the field a lot, ended up in Mount Fuji, ended up somewhere different in Japan every single day, and it just never happened. So, good news for y'all is I'll be able to do the reactions with a raw reaction to it, and not a predetermined reaction. So, very happy about that. But alas, here we are. In this reaction video, I will be reacting to the 7th and 8th episode of the second season of Don't Quote Me, Miss Nagatoro, Second Attack. The titles of episode 7 is I Figured That's How You'd Ski, Senpai, and the title, wait just a minute, guys. Let me make sure I got this right, because this can't be right. Oh yeah, it is right. See, this is what happens when you use Wiki for these things. Yeah, so it's going to be episode 7 and 8. Episode 7 is titled, I Figured That's How You'd Ski, Senpai. And episode 8 is, Why Don't You Try Bulking Up a Little Python? So, oh boy, they're going to try to get my man from being a twig to actually having a little meat on his bones. That's going to be amusing. But when we left off, you know, we had the continuing ongoing shenanigans that happens amongst the group, where in episode 6 it was at the time, we were focused on several major things. One was they were determining what they were going to do for Christmas, and they were separating out between the girls who had boyfriends to the girls who don't, and obviously Nagatoro wanted to spend her time with her senpai, so she found a way out of that, and then it became a gift exchange thing, but the gift exchange turned into quite a chaotic mess, and every time they tried to find a spot, everybody was being all lovey and everything, and then of course Sakura was doing her. She was doing the nasty with the guy she was with, and just a lot of shenanigans there, but it did end off with a relatively sweet gift exchange. I think they gave each other scarves, if I remember correctly, and it was definitely an adorable scene. And the one thing I always say is, you know, as much on her antics that someone like Nagatoro can be, it does not take a lot to get her completely breaking out of character, out of element, and getting her settling down real quickly. And anytime Senpai does something very nice for her, when he does something nice, she's always losing it, and she's always a sucker for it. So that was a really sweet and adorable moment. And we did get to have more great moments when it came to the shrine visit, after the invite that he got to see her at the shrine, or to go to the shrine. And then when he got there, he saw that she actually volunteered to participate as one of the shrine maidens for the first of the year shrine visits. Come to find out, though, all the shenanigans led to a matchmaking shrine, and of course, he drew that nothing's going to happen if action is not taken, which now leads us to the second half of this season. And I think that's pretty much the key here at this point with this second season, where, you know, all of the joking and all of the physical abuse and noodle arming and mental statements and everything, all that's cute and dandy and all, but it is time for action to be taken, both from his side and from hers. And it's pretty clear that I feel we're getting to the point with, you know, the episodes we had before being them taking care of each other when they were sick, genuinely being concerned, and above all, the fact that anytime someone steps up to Naruto, anytime someone steps up to her senpai and, you know, tries to do some crap, she gets very defensive, very protective of him, and we've gotten many more clear signs this second season that I think we're in a good place to go ahead and progress the relationship between them two. Now, because that is the case, I do become a little bit more critical when that does not happen and when we're getting ready to make progress and then we revert back to as if progress wasn't being made at all. And that kind of goes into what I wanted to say about, where the second season of Miss Nagatoro is fitting with other rom-coms that I'm watching this season. So again, I'm watching about 15 or 16 shows actively right now, and there's 3 or 4 that are on backlog that I'll start probably in a week or two. And out of the ones that I'm actively rating and either rating or reacting to, 4 of them are rom-coms. That is Kubo, Miss Nagatoro, actually, I guess you could say, no, I can't say 5 because Inspector's not really a rom-com, but it's just kind of one of those things. The Angel Next Door, and what is the 4th one? Because I'm just having a field day here, remembering all the shows that I'm watching. My goodness. Oh, Toma-chan. It's been, I actually am doing back-to-back reactions right now, back-to-back recordings. I always have to shift between one and another when I'm remembering titles. But yes, Tomo, Miss Nagatoro, Kubo, which unfortunately is going on hiatus after the most recent episode, and The Angel Next Door. And out of the list of ones that I'm actively watching at the moment, unfortunately, Miss Nagatoro is at the tail end of that, in no fault of its, at no particular fault to anything that the season's doing, because the season's actually doing just as good, if not slightly better than last season, but just the fact with what I look for and with the way that progress is happening in the other 3 shows that I said, this show maybe is falling just a little bit behind on the mark, but we've had enough good scenes that, I feel like that's going to really change really quickly. And in the 2 episodes that I'm behind, it's very possible that we're going to continue to start seeing progress from this point forward with their relationship. So I'm very excited though, and regardless of any of what I just said, I really am enjoying this season. All noodle arming and frustration that I have with those 2 aside, and I'm just excited to see what the future holds for the second half of this second season. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up episode 7. It'll be a split second for you, and when I come back, we'll go ahead and get this reaction started. Alright guys, and I am back, and we're going to go ahead and start the first of 2 episodes for this reaction video. This is episode 7, and the title of this episode is I Figured That's How You'd Ski Senpai. So let's go ahead and get this video reaction started in 3, 2, 1. Oh, what is he doing? Oh boy, what is he up to? Also, just quickly, I had to make sure to turn my volume down for this. Nagatoro is the series that got my channel its first strike, so I'm being extra careful still with these reaction videos. I should have visited the studio while I was in Japan to offer them my sincerest apologies again. The great glasses. All right, let's get this party started. Good morning. Oh man. My man with the contact lenses. Hey, welcome to the contact life. And I even said Giga Chat. Hey! Stop. Let my man be great. You should have just hit her back with, yeah, I'm trying to look good for you. She would have froze up and ran out the room. It's probably hard to put them in too. Most people, when they're switching to contacts for the first time, it's a pain. Bruh, stop that. You know how... Listen, I still struggle sometimes. Well, at least with my old contacts I did because they were really thick. But ever since my eye surgery, I have to wear really, really light, small contacts if I have to wear them at all. Oh, will you know? She'd be the one. I mean, she wouldn't do it intentionally, though. See, for me, it's not even a case of wanting to put my contacts in anymore. It's just I can't wear them past a few days without having to give myself a week off. Because I used to sleep with them every night in college. And if she's a real good one, she'll teach you some of the tricks to the trade of getting them in. Oh my goodness, I don't know if I'm gonna trust her with that look though. See, why are you doing the most? Stop smacking the chair. Why my man looks so damn angry. Yeah, please be careful because if she scratches your eye or if the contact gets scratched and goes in your eye, you're going to be for a world of hurt. We need to keep the embarrassment down to a minimum. So by this point, the contact would have already slipped out my damn finger. You need to stop moving. You can't move like this. Stop. You're going to fuck it up. Oh my. See, my paranoia from all my issues with contacts is kicking in. Just stay completely still. Let her have the control. I'm telling you, man. You fuck around, you're going to find out. There it is. Look at that. Yeah, the tear up is common too. Shoot, my eye said, please. Now you gotta stop scratching your eye. Stop rubbing your eye. This is gonna be so weird seeing him with contacts in. At least the second one was easier. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit for your vision to adjust. Yeah, the frames can get scratchy and foggy, and now you don't have anything objecting the lens. The only thing that's gonna fog you up now is when the lenses start drying. Oh my goodness. A. A. Yes, indeed. All right, you doing the most now, though. How you jump straight to the he gets turned on? I mean, he is probably attracted for sure, but you know. See, he got the one day, so they're only meant for a single day. Normally, moms are good for the month. Man, I really wanted to go skiing this during my trip, but I didn't get a chance. See, Speaking of skiing, though, I should show y'all my picture of the mountain at the end of this video reaction, since they're talking about snow and skiing and hills and stuff. It's always been a bucket list thing, and I've just never had an opportunity to go skiing. Probably also because at the time I had to depend on big glasses and really thick contacts that if I lose them I'd be completely blind. Now with my surgery I don't have to worry about that. Hey, with the Chad skiing. Why you gotta... His voice changed. That is so not Naso at all. Oh my goodness. Alright, bro. Looking a little creepy there. You've been around Nagatoro a little bit too much. Yo, it's so weird not seeing him without glasses, I swear. I guess stop that. Yo, he's like this man right here. Oh! Ah! Damn, deserted the bros. Yeah! They're like, amongst us, you're a legend. They need to be, with the rate they've been. What? Ah! She did just call you out saying you was doing that. Y'all need to be at this point. And there he goes, because it's a habit. I ain't gonna lie. I'd probably desolate myself on my first full run. That'll be me. I can't even laugh at him. That's literally gonna be me whenever I get around to my first ski. Hey, you trying to say they don't got nothing he's good? Hey, you better chill out, my girl. Oh, she's being such a good teacher right now as he continues to faceplant into the freaking patches of snow. Oh my goodness. The Great Shadow. Speaking of snow, it's the first time I got to see snow the whole season while I was in Japan. Oh Lord. Well, you look like you're having a good time. Nani? You better get your. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. You went through a lot today, and you did a lot of face plants. Hey, you should probably give him a free pass. He went through a lot today. Thank you for not pushing it anymore. Thank you for not pushing it, Nagatoro. I'm proud of you for that. My man's probably exhausted. He's gonna feel this in the morning. But leave it to them. Kind of. You know damn well she'd rather just be with you the entire evening. Stop playing games. At all. Tell him again. I'm sitting here playing games right now. See, just stuff like that. I'm like, y'all both just be playing games sometimes. Go be with your girl. If you really want to be with her, just, chill a little bit because you really are going to feel it in the morning. See? Bro, you already cool. You already done pulled all the girls as you showed us in the first season. Yep, just remain calm. It's fine. It's fine. You're learning. You've already gone a lot better without face planting than you did earlier in the episode. So it's all good, my dude. You never noticed, I really do want to try to go skiing one of these damn days. So I'm actually really enjoying this episode. Also, that and my motivation from some of the sites I saw while I was overseas. See, I just need you to just say your compliment and just leave off your secondary comments. Oh, Lord. Look at you in the same day saving people. What a legend. Good job. Fast learner. Oh, Lord. Hey! Hey, she swooped in out of nowhere on the board. Legend. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Of course she was watching the whole time. Bro, I'm about to push you in this snow. But you are a whole lot better than you were during the day. Oh, oh boy. I'm so done with y'all. Just ask the question. Thank you. She's so happy. Ooh, this is a nice little photo right there. I love that. Nice visuals there. Yeah, here she go with the... Oh my goodness. That was a nice segment. I mean, shoot, but learning as much as you did in one night. Hey, you gonna get there, my dude. You gonna get there. Hey, she got her mission. Nice. Such an analogy. I mean, I'm sure that he's a night and day person from the person that you first met when he joined the club. It most certainly is. Stop lying to yourself, my dude. Also, I noticed he's sticking with the contacts right now. I didn't know if he was gonna just go back after the skiing trip. Hey, but the fact that you're thinking about this and you're also clearing up your own goal, it's a good first step, my dude. Don't worry. Y'all getting there. This was a good episode. I like this episode. Oh, snap. Okay. Oh man, we're gonna have some judo and fitness time now. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, this is gonna be a good episode. Alright, so just a couple thoughts here. This was a really good episode. I actually really did, as you can tell, enjoy this episode. I was very invested in the episode. From the contact part to the skiing part, to everything in between. This was a really well sound episode. First off, I like the look. I had to get a little adjusted to it, but I think my dude looks good in contacts. I think he's doing good for himself. He's gonna learn real quickly though that he's going to have to take good care of his eyes and make sure he doesn't accidentally put a scratch contact in, and make sure to take them out at night especially. Again, I was really bad with that in school and throughout most of my 20s, not wanting to take my contacts out, and I pay the price for that now. I can probably keep contacts in a max of 8 to 10 hours, and them things got to come out. They can't. And if they do stay in the whole day, like I kept them in for my flight from here all the way to Japan for my trip, it's a real big problem. So it's a big transition switching from glasses to contacts, but you do realize that the world is a bit more clear when you're not going through a lens that's on glasses, especially when your vision is as bad as mine was. But getting back to the episode, it was a very nice segment. It was nice getting to see the whole interaction with the contacts, and I'm glad that she, in the end of the day, was gentle with getting the contact in. I was actually very worried she was going to be doing too much trying to help him with the contact, and he's going to be doing way too much being squeamish, and that was going to result in a complete catastrophe. I was very worried about that segment, and I'm glad that he got both contacts in with no issue. He actually did a lot better than I did my first time putting contacts in, because my first time putting contacts in was a disaster. It was absolutely awful. So, but that was very nice. It was good that they got to bond over his new look there, and obviously she was all for it. And then most of our episode after that we spent on the skiing venture, and that was really nice getting to see her teach him how to ski, and obviously they had their laugh and shenanigans with each other throughout the duration of that. And of course, as we knew, he was holding back at the end there that night because he knew he was holding her back, or felt that he was holding her back. But again, he really needs to understand she wants to spend every waking moment with this guy if she could. And if he and he's in such a prime position at this point to basically establish himself with her. He just does not understand how much he has won Nagatoro over from day one. And that's why at this point, I just want them to be able to overcome this extraordinarily nervous hurdle that they both run into each other when they're sharing these great moments with each other and they start freezing up, because once they overcome it, they're going to really be a great couple and a great relationship, and I cannot wait to see them get to that point. Of course, by the next day, my man was running in the mountains again. But that's just kind of how it has to go. And he has to give himself credit. He learned all this in one night. But it was really great scenes throughout the duration of this episode. Really nice visuals. As y'all heard me say, I really loved the visual when they were having the night ski and they had the light, and they had the kind of a slightly darker environment with the colors and the lights coming in from the backdrop. That was actually a real nice one. I'm going to make sure to use that as my thumbnail for this episode. And this was a good episode. I actually really enjoyed this episode. Also, we saw at the end of the episode that the art club president, our wonderful, glorious nude president, has been accepted into her art school of choice, and so that's also very exciting. But that also now puts things into motion, and she's not going to be there soon. He's probably going to be taking over, and he needs to really start thinking about his future. And also, as she put out to him, the influence that Nagatoro has had on many of the changes in demeanor and personality traits and just the things that he does now. For better or worse, you've heard me bitch and moan about Nagatoro so many times throughout the duration of this season, but I also equally back that complaint up with positive comments, and I go into all these reactions trying to be positive when negatives happen, because we know she's a good person. She's a damn good person. She really loves her senpai. She really defends him. Again, we saw it again, protecting him on the mountain down the slope when the person almost ran into him. When the other two almost ran into him. And, she's just so protective, and she can be so adorable when she wants to be. And if she could just tune it down just a tad bit while still keeping her obvious joking personality in place, I think that she will be an even better person to watch at week by week, episode by episode. So this was actually one of my more enjoyable episodes. I really did enjoy this episode, and I'm looking forward to seeing what episode 8 has in store for us. So I'm gonna go ahead and get episode 8 set up. Another split second for y'all, and when I get back, we'll get this party started. Alright guys, and I am back. I got episode 8 pulled up and I'm just about ready to start. I actually meant to keep this in the last segment, but before we move on to episode 8, I told you guys I wanted to share something with you. So again, going back to all the skiing stuff and the snow and slopes and things of that nature. So this is unrelated to the episode, but I figured it would be appropriate to share. While I was out in Japan during my trip, I did have an opportunity to visit Fujisan and the base of Mount Fuji and Fuji Q. And for those who may know about that last part, Fuji Q Highland, that is a thrill seeker's paradise that gets to have the backdrop of the beautiful and just luxurious Mount Fuji. Fuji Q Highland is a thrill seeker's paradise, and they had a lot of snow and it was relatively cold. When I got there. It was actually very, very cold, but a wonderful, wonderful experience while I was there. That said, I actually took a wonderful picture that I wanted to share with all of you of that wonderful Mount Fuji, and as you can see on screen, she decided that she didn't want to be shy. So this is actually probably one of my most favorite pictures I've ever taken, and I'm really sad that while I was here, I did not get an opportunity to go skiing. I actually wanted to go skiing down near the slopes, but there was some type of tournament, or there were some professional skiers that were there, and things were tied up at the time, and I wanted to take an opportunity to actually start learning how to ski, and I could have come back the next day, but it just kind of really ran out of time. So, but yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys because it was appropriate for the episode we just watched with skiing and snow and everything and stuff. And you can't tell me that absolutely beautiful picture. Mount Fuji was looking absolutely stunning. And take note that about an hour after I took that picture, the clouds came in and you could no longer see Mount Fuji for the rest of the day, and then it was a great blizzard for the rest of the day because life near a active volcano, life near these major mountains can be very interesting. So, that out the way, just wanted to share that with you guys because I was really excited, and when we were watching this skiing episode, I just figured that it'd be a great time to show that picture off. So, we're going to go ahead and get back to the reaction, and again, this is going to be episode 8 reaction. The title of this episode is Why Don't You Try Bulking Up a Little Python? So I'm sure that this is now going to be Yoshi, and then they're going to be messing with him about need to put some meat on his bones, and hopefully this will be another fun episode to watch. So let's go ahead and get this video reaction started in 3, 2, 1. Lord have mercy. See, and then you say shit like that. Get out. Get out. You can come back later. Hey, you can sell that painting right to me. I'll take it. Ain't no shame. Let's go with the rest of my art. Oh my goodness. Yep, we're off to a grand start. Mm. Sorry about that, y'all. All right. And she'd just be chilling. Just be chilling. Oh boy. Yo, just say yes and tell her to go sit back down. While you focusing on your pain, tell her to just go sit down. Violate me with your eyes. Go sit down. AK, he wants to draw you. The answer is yes, yes, yes. She cannot handle the pressure well at all. Like, people think he's bad. Bro, you need to stop. He's beat red. You're damn losing it internally right now. Be quiet. Damn straight, because if we try to say something, y'all ain't gonna like it. Stop playing. We ain't stupid. That's why we say anything. You run dinner. Home. Lord have mercy. I'll take it. Yeah, let's do it. I agree. I liked it too. Hey, when it comes to art, you just go with what your instinct says, tells you is looking good. I like it. I agree, and I agree with the natural part. Jeez. How the hell you get outstanding? Let's just go. Here we go. Honestly, every time you call him gross, I'm gonna call you gross. You too busy being gross. There you go. Nope. Yep. The answer was no. Damn, she bugged out. Dang. He can't fight back. He's an artist, not a martial artist. Just such a weirdo. Why are you? Oh boy. She was there and then she was not. Well, this can't end well. We're well aware. Well aware. Hmm. So she has a personal thing when it comes to judo. You won't be doing a damn thing. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh hell. That sounds promising. Oh shucks. Bro, she did just like dip out. Like she weirded out when they showed up and it just hasn't been back and then the whole thing with the judo happened and we haven't seen her for a few minutes. That's a rarity. She's pretty damn good. Damn. KO. Out of there. Oh, hold on. And I think I've heard quite a bit about this upcoming match, so I'm actually really excited for this next segment with this judo match. Now you know you're gonna help your man. Don't play. She'll be back. She'll be back. Just give her 30 seconds. Did she go in the hair? You know what they do to throw in the hair? Oh, man. You shall not be allowed. Damn. That actually wasn't bad at all. You about to get your ass lit. I'm so sorry. Rest in peace. Yeah. No. He got distracted. Hey, we've already learned you got a little bit of experience. You might find a way. But it's Nagatoro, so never mind. She just told you she ain't gonna allow you to have a pitiful defeat. You better body up. Let's go, my dude. Oh shit. Emotional damage. You don't mean it in a... I'm so sorry, my dude. You just stepped on a non-negotiable landmine. Then again, though, landmines aren't negotiable to start with. They're just there. Oh, shit. This should be good. Now that I know that Maki is like that. Yeah. It's clear that Gamo has more strength. But technique is what matters most. Showing off. That was nice. That was a nice takedown. I like that. And it's further proof that strength alone isn't going to help you with certain bits of martial arts. I mean, no shit. We've known this since episode 1. And he got more stamina than he had Back in the first season. Oh, okay, so she still lost the whole match though. Yeah. Hey, respect to Gamo though. I didn't know she was like that though, and had her own gym and everything. I like. She's gone up a bit for me. Mm. Uh, and she probably felt there was no point. Yeah, it happens. I think you should do it, and I think he wants you to do it too. It's clear that she did enjoy it. Just the competition. That throw was beautiful. I will agree. It was. It was very nice. Clean execution. And you just made her happy for the rest of the night. I like that. Both episodes were really good. I need to check something real quick. Sorry about that. My phone, Facebook started going off. So it looked like someone was calling me on Messenger. So I wanted to make sure it didn't mess up the recording. Okay. Oh boy. Oh shit. Oh! There's always a... Yo, Nagatoro's about to be pissed! Oh, hell. Of course. Of course they instigating! I swear they be instigating! Yep. Gonna get some training, alright. Some true personal one-on-one training. I mean, we've established this. Yes. Yes. Damn! Yes! That man looks like he is living in bliss. Oh, hell. man, you done pissed her? Oh man. Now calm it down. Now simmer down. See, she know what's going. Off to the trash bin. Stop, yo. She cannot stand her. There she is. There she is. I've been waiting to see when she was going to appear. Oh man. Alright, so I'm very excited because I've been wondering the whole season when the new girl was going to show up, and now it appears she is about to appear. So very, very excited about that. Alright, these last two episodes were actually really, really good. First, apologies. It might have looked like I got distracted there during the second half of the episode. Apparently someone was calling me on Facebook Messenger and it blew up my screen and all of my phones. So yeah, sorry about that. But this episode and last episode, great episodes. Yes, certain things that Nagatoro does were still getting a little irritating to me, but these were good episodes. They were really good episodes. I felt that in both cases, activities that happened truly did help build the bond between Nagatoro and Naoto a bit more. Obviously, we had the skiing segment during the last episode, and then during this episode, we had them going back to Artie, used her as a model again, and above all, it looks like she's going to be training him for judo, and she herself is also going to be participating after all, because she does enjoy doing judo, but it just the sheer competition and the fact that even someone like her, someone that's as prideful as she is, she just couldn't stand losing. She hates losing, and when she is losing so many times, it gets that way, and then she decides that she's gonna, she just tossed in the towel. But it looks like she's gonna have a newfound. She's going to find some passion again to do it while she's training her senpai. And I'm very excited to see how things will continue to transpire with that in the coming episodes leading up to the tournament actually happening. And I'm going to assume that the tournament is going to be, it's going to culminate for the duration of the rest of this season, or at least close to the end of the season. So very interesting to see how that's going to go. I'm not going to lie there at the end of the episode. I mean, listen, if the president offered to train me and I ended up in that situation, I'm not going to lie. I'm just gonna have to tell my girl Nagatoro, I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. It happened, and it happened. So, but that was very nice. I told you guys. So again, for those who do not know, the president is actually my favorite character in the damn show. So I really, really, really do love her. But this was a good episode. The last two episodes were really, really good. I feel that they are definitely growing as, of course, as friends, because in order for there to be a successful relationship, there has to be a solid friendship, and it's very clear as day that the bond that Nagatoro and Naoto has continued to build rapidly through this season. And the last two episodes definitely contributed in a great fashion to that. And even before that, with the shrine visit and everything, we've had no shortage of great moments this season. I definitely feel that they're continuing to build in a way that is natural for the two of them. Obviously, when it comes to natural, I feel that what's happening in Tomo is a bit more natural, you could say, only because of the fact her shenanigans is not shenanigans that he's really down with, but he tolerates it because he's very intrigued by Nagatoro. But it is still natural as far as the flow of progression goes, and I do think that we are leading to a very good point. Now, I said that I would like to hope that we're getting closer and closer to some form of a confession by the end of the season. I don't know if we're going to get it, just with the way things are shaping up. I don't know if there's going to be any real confession, but I'm going to keep optimism. I'm going to keep optimism alive, and I'm just very excited to see in these latter episodes as we head slowly but surely towards the wrap-up of this second season. I'm interested to see where we go from this point. And then again, the new girl is going to be appearing very soon. And by soon, she has appeared, but we'll probably be seeing more of her in the coming episodes. Maybe next episode. I didn't see anything about her in the preview, so perhaps the episode after that, but we'll see how things go from here. So that is my wrap-up of the 2 back-to-back Nagatoro reactions. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this reaction video, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. And if you're going to be one of the first to be notified when a new reaction becomes available, hit the bell icon. So I will see you guys hopefully over the weekend for the 9th episode of Don't Toy Me Miss Nagatoro's Second Attack. And until that time, catch you later.